In 2019, I would like to challenge myself and read even more books than I have read 2018. The first book that I'm reading in 2019 would be Macbeth by Shakespeare. Do I know much about it? I do not. But I'll see and I'll know more after I finish reading it. The second book would be this was free, by the way. Boxing. By Edwin. Well, it's a book on boxing. It's one of the greatest book ever written. Apparently, it tells you, shows you everything from the stats. Look at this guy. It's like, you know, from when you were a kid, you have the Pictionaries. So it's pretty important. I've never boxed before, but I enjoy the sports, and I enjoy watching it. I'm not that much of a keen supporter, but I do watch various fights. The third would be The Dragon's Gift. The Dragon's Gift, the real story of China in Africa. You know, China has been investing so much in Africa since 1960s, and in 2018, in this millennia, there has been an increase of talk of China's investment in Africa and China's investment in Nigeria. So I had better read on it and understood what it's about. So this is going to be a very interesting read. Then, after reading that, I'm going to be reading some essays. Number one would be, would a Brexit from the European Union be in the national interest of the United Kingdom? Well, I would like to know more if it would be in the interest of the United Kingdom. In what? 3 months, 4 months, the UK is leaving the EU. The historical context of the UK in the EU and the occurrence that is going to be happening next year is something that we'll have to look at if we're Nigerian, especially because it means that the UK will be investing in Nigeria. It means that we can get more money. It means that we can get more technology. It means that we can get more education through trade deals that are formed in the coming years. The next essay would be The Condensed Wealth of Nation. The Condensed Wealth of Nation. I know very little about economics, so I'm hoping that this shed some light. Maybe in 2020 I will be reading more on economics. The third essay would be what makes protest powerful. I do not believe protest is a strong instrument in bringing about change. However, I'm looking to see if someone's smarter than I am can convince me otherwise. The fourth would be a debate on philosophy, on endurance versus perseverance. That's what I've made of it. Endurantism versus Perdurantism. Okay, maybe it is not endurance with the perseverance. I would know more. Following my books, I would like to read some poetry. The Lyrical Ballards by William Wordsworth and Simon Taylor Coleridge. You know, if we just keep reading the hard stuff without the good stuff, what is that saying? Hard work makes Jack go dumb. I don't know how the saying goes. The next book would Will China Feed Africa? You will see from the readings that I did this year, which I'll be making a video about later, that I'm quite focused on China and Africa. So, will China feed Africa? I don't know yet. I might know after I finish reading the book. Again, Dambiza Moyo, Winners Takes All, China's Race for Resources and What It Means for Us. Again, another book focusing on China and Africa and China's investment around the world. By this lady. China's economy. What everyone needs to know. I also like to read China's political system. It's parliamentary, I do know that, I think. Then more, restarting the reform agenda. Whither China. By WUNC, right there, and Ma. These two individuals are very important economists in China. Very important book, I have been told. So, I will enjoy reading that. You know, feminism, a philosophy that has been increasing in the world. You have to read things that you do not know much about. So I'm going to be reading Men and Masculinity, written by a man, I think. Men and Masculinity. It should be an interesting read. Deng Xaioping. I just read a biography of his, but I had another one, so I'm going to be reading it this year. Deng, this man was very instrumental. He is the one that made China. Well, maybe that's not true, but he's the one that made China move 40 years ago to where it is now. So the more I read on him, the more I should know of his philosophy, the more I should see what he's about and what China is about, because he's basically like the father and the mother of China. The last book that I plan to read would be The Future President of Nigeria, Atiku Abubakar. The story of Atiku Abubakar. Look at how big it is. You know, I hope that this story has his corruption in it. I hope that it has his business in it. The story of Atiku Abubakar. Look at him. Just look at his face. Atiku reminds me of pomo. You know, when you eat pomo with, I don't know, what's it? Is it with banga soup or with Atiku? His face reminded me of pomo. So that is it. Obviously, I have exams. So, these free textbooks, whatever, are going to be taken front stage with my readings. At the end of 2019, I'll be making a video to see if I read all that I've set myself out to read. Also, I might see something that's quite interesting and I might decide to pick it up and read it over one of the books here. But I feel it's very important to read a lot of Chinese book and what China is doing in Africa, away from the video and away from the newspapers. Read something that is properly written for the subject. And that is it. That is it. First video of this channel. The next video would be about Atiku, and I'll be making a video of the books that I read this year. Like, subscribe. I don't know. Do you really need to like and subscribe? I don't know. Anyway, enjoy this clip from Nigeria. Take care.